Scaling your law firm doesn't have to be difficult. It's all about mastering a few key strategies, systems, and mindsets. Welcome to the Scalable Law Podcast, where we talk about how you can increase profit in your pocket and time in your calendar. My name is Carolee Fontanelli, and I have successfully scaled my firm so that it doesn't solely rely on me. Now I love teaching other law firm owners how to do the same. Let's transform your business starting now. Welcome to another episode of the Scalable Law Podcast. I'm so excited that you are here. I'm your host, Carolee Fontanelli, and it's another gorgeous day. No matter where you are tuning in from, I hope that everything is going fantastically for you in your law firm. I know that as a law firm owner, it can feel like you can be quite alone sometimes in this journey, and that is why I am here, so that you don't feel alone. I'm also a law firm owner, and everything that we talk about here on the podcast, I have been through, I'm going through, I'm doing it with you. I'm in the trenches with you. And it's just great to not feel so alone. And I love being transparent about my wins and also my losses, because over the years, of course, there have been many. If you don't know me, or this is your first time tuning in, I have owned my law firm in Southeast Queensland since 2012. So I've been in there for a while now, and it is a thriving family law practice. We only focus on the one practice area. I know all of you are different. I speak to many law firm owners every single week. I love the business so much, but I have really worked my way out of it, and in a way made myself quite redundant in my firm through systems and processes, through getting an amazing team, through delegating all the work off to other incredible people other than me. There are many ways and little things that I have done over the years to ensure that the firm doesn't rely on me. And because of that, in 2020, I decided to start another business, which is called Scalable Law. Scalable Law is designed to help law firm owners really just like you and just like me. So I looked at my journey as a law firm owner and thought, jeepers, it was really lonely at times. I didn't have anyone to ring or ask questions to. Especially without the risk of sounding silly. So that is why I decided to start Scalable Law, where I can help lawyers and law firm owners who were just like me 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, when it's really tough in those earlier years in your law firm, where you're trying to get enough clients in the door, you're trying to grow a team, and you're trying to deal with all the other things that you have to deal with too as a law firm owner. So that's why I started Scalable Law, and inside Scalable Law we have all sorts of different amazing products for lawyers. One is a coaching program called the Scalable Business Lounge. This is designed for law firm owners who are between startup and about $700,000-$800,000 turnover a year. It's designed to help you get more clients in the door, to help you with your marketing strategies, and to help you to start automating and systemizing your law firm so that you are doing less and you have more profit and more freedom. So that's the first one. The second program is the Accelerator program, which is where I help law firm owners that have a team of 5 or more people, and they are busy. They are struggling because they have way too much on their plate, and they are now having to also step up as a leader. So I help them to get their firm which is already busy, already got lots of clients coming through the door. I help them to get their firm up and running like a well-oiled machine, which is what brings me to the podcast today. Why law firms need processes and systems to thrive. This is a topic close to my heart, and the reason that it's close to my heart is because in my own law firm, I did not have any systems and processes. When I say systems and processes to law firm owners, their mind automatically goes to their practice management system, which is a piece of tech that we all need in our law firms to manage our matters. This piece of tech does not manage our law firms. It does not manage our people, and it does not help us to run our firm like an well-oiled machine. It only helps you run your matters like a well-oiled machine. So if you have a practice management system, that is not what I'm talking about today. I don't talk about things that help you with your legal matters that you deal with. What I'm doing in Scalable Law is I help you to run your business like a well-oiled machine. And so processes and systems are required in order for your business to run like a well-oiled machine. Now, I know it's very cliche, but think about McDonald's or any franchise. So McDonald's, no matter where you go in the world, when you order a cheeseburger, you get the same cheeseburger everywhere. You get the same flavor, you get the same way it's made, you get the same way it's wrapped, you get the same everything. It's 100% predictable. And the way that they do that is because they have a set way, a bun that they buy, a set patty that they have, the same mustard and sauce. It's all the same, no matter which one you go to. And then they have a process on how they take the order, how it is made, how it comes out to you. They, make sure it's warm, all of that kind of thing. And so in our law firms, what we don't do often, and we don't do well, is we don't set up processes and systems in our law firm like McDonald's does when it comes to making a cheeseburger. Now, I know it sounds a bit weird that I'm talking about a cheeseburger and a legal service, but you've got to remember that you are selling something, and that something is your legal service. McDonald's is selling something, theirs is a burger. So we're all selling something. It's just that it feels like ours isn't tangible, but it is tangible for our clients. Just like McDonald's, it is essential that law firms establish robust systems and processes in order for their law firms to thrive in this very competitive market that we're in. We want to make sure that as we grow beyond ourselves, so you once were a solo, maybe you're looking at employing people, that they deliver the same amazing service that you deliver. And if you don't have systems and processes in place, the issue that you will have is that they will deliver it the way that they are used to delivering it, not the way that you want it delivered. So we have to make sure that we are just like McDonald's, and we spell out to our team that this is how we do our service. This is how we deliver our service here at your law firm. What a lot of law firm owners don't do is they don't get it out of their head and into some viable processes and systems that the team can read and use. And then I speak to law firm owners and they say, there's no good team members out there. I can't find anyone to do the work that I want them to do or have the quality that I want them to give my clients. But the reality is there are amazing people out there. It's just that they can't read your mind. And you've been delivering your service in a certain way out of your mind, and you have not yet put it into processes and systems. And that's going to hold your firm up. So let's talk about the reason why it's so important to have processes and systems in your law firm. So the first one is efficiency and productivity. Processes and systems will help you to streamline the business and the operations. It will help you to reduce the time and effort spent on admin. It will also allow lawyers to focus more of what they do best, which is practicing law. So once you get your systems and processes in place, you will be more efficient. There will be an increase in productivity, and you will also ensure that your clients' needs are met swiftly and efficiently, which is exactly what you want as a law firm owner. The second thing is that it will help you to control quality of service and consistency. When you've got well-defined processes, law firms can ensure a consistent level of service of quality, whether that is drafting legal documents, conducting research, communicating with the client, whatever it might be. You want to make sure that the quality is amazing and that it's consistent. So the same with the McDonald's burger. Every single time, it's the same quality. It's very consistent. And that maintains the reputation of McDonald's, right? Because you know what you're going to get every single time. And that's exactly what we want in our law firms. The other reason that systems and processes are so important in our law firms is that it can help us with risk management. So in the legal world, as we know, errors can have significant consequences, not for your team, but for you as a law firm owner. So processes and systems will help mitigate the risks by providing clear guidelines and checks for your team. It will also help you to adhere to compliance and standards, maintain client confidentiality, and ensure that all legal procedures are followed really, really well by your team. So many law firm owners that I speak to are really concerned about the risks when it comes to hiring people. You can mitigate these by having systems and processes in place for everything in your business. So every last thing that you do needs to have a process that needs to be followed because you know it works, and that helps you to mitigate any risk. Another reason that systems and processes work very well is for your law firm is for scalability. For your law firm to grow, you need scalable systems. You need processes that allow for easy integration of new team members, of new clients, expansion into new practice areas or markets. You need the firm to be less about you and more about the systems and processes for it to be scalable. Without the systems and processes in place, growth will lead to chaos. I'm telling you right now. I know because I've been there. I've run a chaotic firm before, and it is not much fun at all. With every addition, every new team member, rather than adding, capacity, it adds complexity, which is not what you want. So if you have your systems and processes in place and your firm is a well-oiled machine, when you add new people and you add new team members, you do increase capacity and you don't increase that complexity or that chaos. So that is how we can prevent that. And I know some of you are there right now, and if you are, this is the sort of thing that I can really help you with. The other thing that systems and processes allows you to do is it allows you to have better client service in your law firm. You are a service-based business. We need to have capacity to serve our clients, and we need to be providing the best possible service. Clients today, as you know, because we are clients too, right, for other things, we expect prompt service, we expect it to be personalized, and we expect it to be professional. Our legal clients are no different. This is what the expectation is. Systems such as a client relationship management tool can enable you to manage client interactions more efficiently, can provide tailored experience and meet each individual client's needs so that we can foster long-term relationships. Client service is a funny thing because as lawyers, we provide legal service, but we also need to be really good at servicing our clients, getting back to them in a timely manner, things like that. Any complaint I've ever had in my law firm has not been because one of my lawyers isn't serving the client with good legal advice. It's been because they haven't called them back in a timely manner, or that they felt ignored or not valued. So having a better client system service and a system for your better client service is really, really important. The other thing that systems and processes allow us to do is it allows us to create data-driven decisions. If you are collating the right data in your law firm, you will know exactly how to make some really high-end and big decisions on your law firm's growth. Systems help in organizing and analyzing data. They provide valuable insights from your firm's performance, client trends, and market dynamics. And these insights can really inform the strategic decisions from resource allocation to business development. So it's really important that you collect the right data in your law firm and that you have a system and a process on how that data gets reviewed and used. Once you've got that down pat, it honestly becomes so much easier to make decisions because you can make them on facts and figures rather than gut instincts, which quite honestly just don't work when you're running a business. So keep that in mind. The other thing that your processes and systems will do is it will help you to have a much better work-life balance as a law firm owner, because it will reduce the burden of admin tasks, it will improve efficiency in your law firm, and it will help you to stay away from you suffering from burnout. Systems and processes is the way to do it. If you're feeling burnt out and you're feeling like you've got too much on your plate, maybe you don't have enough systems and processes in place. Now, finally, another amazing reason to get your systems and processes in your law firm in place is that your law firm will become a much more valuable asset if it's not reliant on you. It will become a much more valuable asset if it is process-driven and driven by systems rather than driven from what's happening in your head ad hocly. That is definitely not the way that you want to be running your firm. Running your firm when you've got systems and processes makes it so much easier. And then one day when you do go to sell your business, it's going to be valued much, much higher if you've got those systems and processes in place, because it means that someone else can come in and they're buying a well-oiled machine. They're not buying a law firm which is typically run out of a law firm owner's head. So that's just something else to consider as well. So the implementation of systems and processes is not just a matter of operational necessity, but it's actually really imperative for you as a law firm owner and for your team as well. Systems and processes that you put into your firm, they really are the backbone of the firm and the firm's ability to deliver an excellent service, manage risks, and grow sustainably without you as the law firm owner driving every last detail in the firm. So that's what's really important about it. If you put the systems and processes in place, you will not only survive, but you will thrive in the legal landscape. So that is just something to really consider. Now, if you are at a stage where you've got plenty of work coming through the door, you've got some team members on board, but you don't have any systems and processes in place, or they're all floppy all over the place, some are on some computers, some are on others, you're not really sure where it all is, that's what we do in the Accelerator program. I help you with your systems and processes. I help you over 12 months get your law firm running like a well-oiled machine that doesn't rely on you. And I do this by giving you all my templated systems and processes worth thousands of dollars. Oh my goodness, all the time spent on these. But I give them to you so that you can put them into your firm, use the templates, and really get your business running like a well-oiled machine, reducing your work hours, minimizing your risk, getting your business to be more scalable, having a better quality of service and control over your business, making your law firm way more efficient and profitable. And it's just honestly the best thing ever. Head on over to scalablelaw.com. There's an application form there if you are interested in diving into the accelerator program. So in order to apply, you do need to have team members. Approximately 5+ team members is where you should be at. And obviously we do a lot of other things there too, other than implementing your systems and processes. We also work on the structure of your firm and making sure you've got the right seats and the right people in your seats. And also we work on you. We work on your leadership, because as we step up into leading more people, this is definitely an area we all need help with and to improve on. So the Accelerator program is a really exciting program for law firm owners who have been down the track for a little while and are now really thinking, how can I make this work even better for me? So if that's you, head on over to scalablelaw.com, fill out an application form. You'll find a couple of amazing testimonials on there as well of law firm owners who have been in the program for the last 12 months. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed the podcast, and I look forward to being in your ears next week as we talk about a new topic. Bye for now.
Thank you for listening to the Scalable Law Podcast, brought to you by the Scalable Business Lounge. If you would love to know how you can get more clients without relying on referrals, head over to scalablelaw.com to watch my free masterclass. Until next time, you have got this.